Hello students, this is Mrs. Denton. In this short video, we'll be finding the lateral area, surface area, and volume of this rectangular prism. A prism is a three-dimensional object that has two parallel bases, which is just two sides that are parallel to one another. In this case, this is a rectangular prism because the base shape is a rectangle. Okay, well, I've got my formula sheet handy here. And this is my rectangular prism. I've got a formula for the volume, and I've also got a formula for the surface area. I don't have a lateral area formula. However, if we understand what lateral area is, it'd be very easy to come up with a lateral area formula. The lateral area of a three-dimensional figure is the area of its faces and not its bases. So if we're saying that the base of this rectangular prism is the bottom rectangle, then we need to come up with a formula that eliminates the bottom and top rectangles. So the bottom rectangle is the length and width of the shape. So the lateral area could be the same as the surface area formula without this first piece of the formula. 2 length times height plus 2 width times height. The reason that's not written into the formula sheet is because we actually have 3 different sets of bases. The bases could be the 2 sides of the pyramid, or it could be the front and back of the pyramid. If the 2 bases were the sides of the pyramid and we were trying to find the lateral area, we would do the same as the surface area formula, but without this middle term. And if we called the front and back rectangle the bases, then we would use the surface area without the very last part of the formula. Okay, so I'm going to use this formula that we just came up with to solve for the lateral area of this rectangular prism. Lateral area. Jot down my formula here so I'll know where I got my numbers from. 2 length times height plus 2 width times height. In this picture, 24 is the length, 12 is the width, 18 is the height. So this will be 2 times 24 times 18 plus 2 times 12 times 18. I'm going to show you how to type this all in your calculator in one list. Calculate. Let's get a fresh page here. New document. Oh no. Escape. Escape. New document. Add a calculator. Okay, I'm just going to type this whole list in. 2 times 24 times 18 plus 2 times 12 times 18. No need to break it up. The calculator can do it all for you. 1,296. Now remember, you're dealing with area, so this would be in squared inches. Squared inches. Okay, next I'll be working the surface area. The surface area. So back to my formula sheet. The surface area formula is 2 times length times width plus 2 times length times height plus 2 times width times height. Now, remember, we just did the lateral area, which is the last 2 parts of this formula. So we could fill out all the pieces. There's nothing wrong with that. I think I'll do it that way. So be 2 times length is 24, width is 12, plus 2 times length is 24, height is 18, Those are the same two we ran in the lateral area formula. And now I'm going to add in the two bases. 2 times the width of 12 times the height of 18. Back to my calculator. 2 times 24 times 12 plus 2 times 24 times 18 plus 2 times 12 times 18. 1,872. And this is still area, so it's still inches squared. Okay. Our final piece is to find the volume. Volume formula for a rectangular prism is length times width times height. Volume equals length times width times height. So for this shape, the volume is equal to 24 times 12 times 18. 24 times 12 times 18. With your school calculator, you can type everything in one list. 5,184. Now that we're working on volume, we're talking about cubic inches. Length, width, and height are the 3 dimensions. Thanks for watching this video. Our next video will be for the following shape.